I deleted my socials for 3 years. I deleted my socials for 3 years, and I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts on it. I guess you can say my thoughts on it. In 2021, I was in Cyprus. It's a beautiful island in the Mediterranean. While I was there, I was on my phone a lot, and I decided like maybe I should just take a break. And it started out as a week break. Let me just take a week off, and then it turned into 2. And then I was like, I'm in Cyprus, the one time in my life. Let me just do the whole, the whole 6 months. And then that 6 months turned into 3 years. I just got my IG back in, I think, January this year. Maybe it was December of 23. But regardless, I just got it back. I'm not going to drop any names or anything, but long story short, I had a close friend, and then that close friend had a friend. I started following the friend. And I think like a few weeks went by. Keep in mind, me and the friend, we were super cool. But a few weeks went by and I noticed that the friend didn't follow me. I was like, if they're not following me after I followed them, then I'm gonna unfollow them. And I was tight about it. And that's when something clicked. I was like, whoa, that's a crazy thought process. And I recognized it. And I was like, I think I really, this is on top of me being in Cyprus, but I was like, I think I really need to take a break. But like I said, it started out being a week, then it was 2 weeks, and then it turned out being 6 months. And I mean, I was like, I think I'm good on social media. I didn't miss it or anything. So I just never got it back. So I went from 2021 to I think end of 2023 or beginning of 2024. So 3 years without socials. I mean, I still had YouTube. It wasn't a hard decision to make. I was always a very to myself person. I mean, I still posted, but I wasn't one of those people that, posted everything. I'd post, but I was like a low-key poster. My time off of social media, my time spent away from it, and now that I have it back, even I have IG now. And I'll post something, but I don't scroll. Like, I don't scroll. Like, if I go into the app and somebody's picture's right there, like, I'll like it. If I want to like it, I'll like it. But I promise I'm not scrolling. I'll watch a few stories maybe of people that I'm close with, but I don't have the desire to just scroll. And I also have TikTok too, but that I don't even like TikTok. I actually might delete it because it's too much. So I'll go on TikTok, I'll post on TikTok, but I don't think I've scrolled once on TikTok. Mainly because I don't know how to work it and I sound crazy. But yeah, when TikTok blew up, I was off social media. So my first interaction with TikTok was this year. Me hopping off social media, I felt like I got to, I guess, learn who I was as a person. And this is me speaking from my experience. I'm not speaking for everybody, but I got to learn who I was, like the things I like, without feeling influenced. Like I was being influenced by things that I'm scrolling and seeing. But I felt like the way my thoughts were, they were going into a bad place because I've never been a person to be spiteful. Oh, you didn't follow me? All right, then I'm gonna unfollow you. Like, just me thinking about that now is insane. Like, that's foreign to me. Like, that was becoming my thought process, and I had to nip that shit in the bud because that's not who I am, and that's not who I wanted to be. But being off of social media, I felt clarity, and I'll say it was mainly the influence thing. Like, no matter if you believe it or not, or you see it or you don't see it, scrolling on social media, you're influenced by what you're seeing, and that could bring a lot of things. That can bring happiness, that can bring joy, that can bring jealousy, that can bring envy, that can bring depression. It's a lot of things that come with social media. And don't get me wrong, there's pros to social media as well, like staying connected with people you haven't seen in a while, or people that you're distant from. There's definitely pros in social media, but I guess the cons were getting to me in a way that I didn't recognize or realize at first. And then once I did, I was like, whoa, let me definitely let me take a step back. It was very good for me. The only reason I got IG back and got TikTok is because I'm doing what I like, my videos and everything. But even then, it's still foreign to me because I spent so much time without it. Being away from something for 3 years. 3 years is a long time. Hell, 1 year is a long time. But being away from something for 3 years, you lose that desire to want it, the desire to be on social media. I always been on YouTube because YouTube is like school to me. I go on YouTube to learn things. I go on YouTube to get inspiration from people, get ideas for videos and everything. And even when I wasn't making videos, like I was cooking, I'm getting recipes and ideas from YouTube. So YouTube definitely is social media, and you can catch yourself scrolling, watching videos, going down rabbit holes with shorts and everything. But I use YouTube more as a tool, as a resource than mindlessly scrolling. Being off social media definitely helped me mentally grow, I guess you can say. Definitely helped me mentally grow and just become my own person and get familiar with my own thoughts and understand, okay, this is the way I think without influence. This is what I like. This is what I want without being influenced by, oh, I saw this something that I don't need on IG, but I was influenced to buy it because I kept seeing it, or I kept going to pages that were promoting it, stuff like that. Instead of going out to actually seek, like going to stores or going to thrift stores and, oh, I actually like this piece, not because I saw it on somebody. Granted, I still do that because everybody takes inspiration from somebody, but I more so know what I like now and I know what I want. And I think that's very important. And that's one of the main things being off social media taught me. I don't know. It's a lot that goes into it. I do remember when I had it, I'd waste hours just, and you don't know, you really don't realize it until you don't have it. It's like, oh shit, I spent 2 hours scrolling social media and now I don't have it. I'm spending 2 hours doing a hobby, or I'm spending 2 hours learning a recipe, cooking. I'm spending 2 hours outside. I'm spending 2 hours hanging out with friends, like stuff like that. But it was something that I am proud of myself for recognizing the path that I was going down that I didn't want to go down. I'm proud of myself for recognizing that, and I'm proud of myself for sticking with it. But now I see social media as a tool and resource. Just how I saw YouTube and used YouTube, that's how I see social media now. Like I said, there's hella cons to social media, but there's also pros, as long as you're utilizing it in the correct way. Mindlessly scrolling, once again, to each their own. Me personally, it'll get you wrapped up in a lot of things, and laziness is one of them. Procrastination is another one. Just being socially manipulated, feeling depressed about yourself because you don't have what that person has, or that person reached a goal quicker than you, or you start comparing things too. And that's also another big thing, actually. Social media is not real. People will show you what they want you to see. Like, they only know what you show them on social media. They don't know your life. So for me, I used to do this, for me to compare myself or my life to this person because they reached a goal that I wanted to reach faster than me, or they had something that I wanted but I didn't have at the time. Like, that's comparison. And that's actually, when you think about it, it's disgusting. I'm comparing myself or my life to somebody else that I don't even know. I don't know what they're going through. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know what their struggles are. I don't know how they got to, maybe they bust their ass. Just don't know. The comparison thing's a big chunk of it too, but I'm better with it now. Like, even having my socials now, I don't do that shit, mainly because I don't scroll. And even if I did scroll, I think like I have the mental capacity now to understand that I don't need to do that, nor do I want to do that. I think it also comes with age. When you're young and enjoying life, that's the thing. Like, and that's cool. Like, you have to go through certain things in life to become the person you're supposed to become. All that scrolling I did, all that comparison, all that, that all the traps, I had to, because it made me the person I am. That was, what does Spider-Man call it? Canon events. That was canon events for me. But nah, I'm definitely proud of myself for getting myself out of that, taking a break. And yeah, if you find yourself struggling with that shit, definitely just look into it. Just take a few days off. Maybe a few days will turn into a week. Maybe you only need a few days. Maybe you only need a few weeks. But if you need a break, definitely take a break. Life is about balance, moderation. Just control what you need to control, and what you can't control, don't worry about it. But social media is something you can control, so utilize it in a positive manner, as a resource or a tool, instead of something negative. But that's my spiel. That's why I deleted my socials for 3 years, and it helped me grow. It helped me fucking grow. And I truly believe that there's no negative to deleting your socials, for your mental, for your personal. But this wasn't the safest space, but I actually wanted to do the safest space out here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back or go to another park and do a safest space. But I hope somebody resonated with it. I hope y'all took something from it. If you need to implement it or apply it to yourself, definitely do it. If you don't, then I wish the best for you. I hope that you're doing the best, and that's really it. I'm gonna chill out here for a little bit, enjoy myself. Yeah.